Today on the channel, we unbox one of the all-time greats in Elite Series 98, Mandy Rose.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Elite Series 98 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from Elite 98, we've got Mandy Rose. But remember, for all your WWE, Mattel, AEW Jazzwares needs, make sure you're going to Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And Mandy Rose once again returns to the Elite line. It's been a little bit since we've had an Elite Mandy Rose, and of course we'll compare it to that one later on in this very video, and her last basic figure as well. But this is a totally different look for Mandy Rose, as this is more of her NXT look, and the blonde hair, sadly is gone. I always preferred Mandy blonde. Hopefully one day she comes back. I'm sure she'll turn good again, and all of a sudden it'll be blonde-haired Mandy once again. Something tells me that will happen one of these days, I'm sure. Bet the house, bet the house. But we're going to do this review like we do all the reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at old Mandy Rose. An interesting one here. WWE logo right there. Elite 98. Of course, a little glamour shot, Mandy Rose, and quite the figure here with the old angel wings going on. A different side of Mandy Rose shown here, and we've seen it over the last year plus over there on NXT. Of course, I believe the longest running NXT female champion of all time. Look at her go. Look at her go. Big supporter from day one for me. There she is on the side of the package, and then a beautiful glamour shot, looking only like she could look. Series 98, Elite, True Effects, Certified Authentic, and Mandy Rose on the side. And the back of the package, we got the tail of the tape, we've got the blur, we've got the glamour shot, we've got the cross-sell. Of course, we're unboxing all these guys and gals here on the channel this week. And at the very end, we are going to unbox the Chase Rick Boogs, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite, so get your list in order. Let's see what it says about our old pal Mandy Rose. From Yorktown Heights, New York. I've never heard of that. I'm not even sure where that is in New York, but I'm sure it's beautiful this time of year. Height 5'4", finisher, The Bed of Roses. And I believe, isn't that a Bon Jovi song? I absolutely hate Bon Jovi. If I had to list my top 5 least favorite bands, artists of all time, Bon Jovi's right in there. Bon Jovi's there. I remember in college, we used to, if Bon Jovi came over the air or on the radio or whatever at a bar we were at, I said, nope, we're leaving. Bon Jovi, I'm out. Get out of here. Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Coldplay. Who else do I hate? Red Hot Chili Peppers. Get them out of here. And I forget who the 5th one is, but those are my least favorites. My least favorites, but there you go. But anyways, Bed of Roses, the Bon Jovi song that drove me nuts back in the day. Career highlights: NXT Women's Champion after establishing herself as the leader of Toxic Attraction. Gotta think those figures are coming fairly soon. Mandy Rose focused on the NXT Women's Championship and taking over NXT 2.0. There it is. Her and Braun Breaker, the faces of NXT 2.0. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? There it is. See you later. Goodbye. How about a little plastic prism for Mandy Rose? Very light figure, as you can imagine, with the female figure. Very light. There she is, looking like she's going to just fly away. Fly away with these wings. Waving goodbye. See you, Mandy. Don't fly too high. But there she is. Get her out. We got extra hands. And I got to assume these wings come off, right? I mean, I would have to think they will. I guess we'll find out shortly here. Off to the races once again. See you later. Goodbye. We got a little plastic going on. There it is. All right, we get the 2 extra hands. We get the old whimsical, magical hands of Mandy Rose. I think we've seen these before. A little finger point. Definitely the Mandy Rose hands here. So we get 2 hands there. Once again, as usual, choose your own hand adventure. Then we get down to business with old Mandy Rose. Oh, Mandy. Mandy, wasn't it a Barry Manilow song? He might add him to my top 5 list too. I don't know. But Mandy Rose, very interesting, very different. Still feels weird to me not to see her. I just imagine her as a blonde. It's kind of like Magnum P.I., Tom Selleck. When you close your eyes and you think of Tom Selleck, you think of that mustache. You don't think of him without it. Kind of like Mandy. I think of her with her blonde hair, not this brownish black hair business. But it is definitely Mandy Rose. Good looking figure here. Let's walk through the articulation first. Of course, the arm goes all the way around. You can move the arms away from the wings, of course, if you need to. She does get a bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows, we're always here for that. Hands removable, hands back and forth, of course. Head side to side, back and forth, a little bit limited by her hair. It does get in the way a little bit, but you can power through it if you need to. Has the hula hoop at the waist. You got the waist articulation. She can do the big old Mandy Rose splits if she needs to. She's got the thigh cut. She's got the double jointed knees. They are not pinless though, double jointed knees. You do get a boot cut, and you do get the ankles side to side, back and forth. Very tight ankles as we're accustomed to with the Mattel Elite figures. She does got a little bit of a kind of looking down thing going on. I don't know. It's just a little bit more down than it needs to be. It needs to be up just a hair more. I'd like a little back articulation. You get a little bit of down, but nothing back as far as articulation goes, and it makes it kind of look a little strange sometimes. She does got a little bit of a dead-in-the-eye look going on to her. No smiling face or anything. This is bad guy Mandy Rose, of course, but it's a little bit dead in the eyes. That's what I'm going to say with that one. But it definitely, I think you would know this is Mandy Rose. It might be tough if they did give you just the head because you're so used to her, or most people maybe are used to her as a blonde. But it definitely looks enough like her. Enough to be dangerous, for sure. The wings are very cool on this one. Now, the wings are removable. You just slide them off, of course, through the arms here. I guess I'll take them off. Why not? Why not? I'll take them off right now. I think I'll take them off. Maybe I'll take them off. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, okay, there you go. They just slide off. They're fairly tight, though, on there. Very interesting, but nice plastic. You can move them around, but it is a little heavier plastic than normal. Just almost fits like a backpack, kind of a shoulder over the backpack, like you're going to school or something. Nice black coloring with the red tips throughout. I mean, it is what it is. It's wings, much like the Finn Balor in this line with his headdress. Could this be one-and-done articulation, or not articulation, one-and-done mold for these? I guess it would be. So that definitely takes some of the budget from this line for sure, I'd imagine. Mandy Rose here got a nice red top going on, showing a lot of cleavage here for a WWE Mattel Elite figure. I got the little strands on the side that are sculpted in. That's a nice touch. I got the black pants, got the garters around there, very Laura Croft-esque, I guess you'd call it. Nice socks / stockings, whatever we're going to call that. Up above her boots, she got the short black boots, the buckles going on. Just very, very good. It is, of course, Mandy Rose. Does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, of course. And she's not going to fit on a ringside stand? Wouldn't that be just sacrilegious at this point? Oh, no, she fits perfectly. She fits perfectly like the angel she is. Like the angel she is. Who will defeat her for her title? That's the million-dollar question. I'm sure we might get another Mandy Rose sooner or later now that she's a really big star over there on NXT. I don't know if she'll go back to the WWE roster maybe in 2023. We'll see what happens with that. But comparing her to some other Mandy Roses, always loved this Mandy Rose. Of course, the blonde-haired edition, a really, really good-looking figure there. And then we did get a couple of these. This is, one's Chase, one's regular. I can't even remember at this point. I do have them both, but there's her basic, a little bit different. So you get a little three sides of Mandy Rose here going on. Very, very cool, though. Very cool to see Mandy Rose in the Elite lineup once again. And like I said a little bit earlier, I think she'll be back in 2023, probably sooner than later. And you got to expect Toxic Attraction, her tag team stablemates, whatever we're going to call them. I got to think we'll be getting figures of them sometime in 2023 as well, as they've been very heavily rumored to go to the main roster fairly soon. So we'll see. By the time we film this, who knows? Something might happen, and she might be up there. Or Toxic Attraction might be up there on the main roster. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? What are your thoughts on this Mandy Rose figure? Easy pickup, slow game, pass altogether? Let me know your thoughts on Mandy Rose. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day, and then some, as you guys are fully aware by now. Don't forget about the Patreon for early access of videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, and best of all, it is the best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget about social media. You can find me on Twitter at SirPaul64, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Mandy Rose, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.